guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tracy Manjuru, just in case you are new here. And I am traveling this week, we're catching flights, not feelings. And I wanted to show you what I put inside of my carry-on bag. Yes, and I think this is very, very important because sometimes you don't know what you need to carry. So I'll show you some of the essentials I have to have in my bag when I travel. So by the end of the video, make sure to drop a comment. If you like the video, make sure to tell me that you do. Make sure to like, comment, and as usual, make sure to subscribe so that you're always updated when I have a new video on YouTube. So without further ado, let's see what's in my travel bag. So the first and most important thing I have to put in my bag as soon as I know I'm traveling are my documents. So that is my yellow fever card and my passport. And the reason why I'm saying this is the most important ones is because they're so tiny, most of the times you forget. Imagine this, the time I went to the airport, I didn't have my passport and you're just like, bruh, what was I doing? But yeah, so make sure this is in your bag as soon as you know that you are traveling. And also, if you have your itinerary, make sure to print it out. Sometimes your phone might go off and then you get to your destination and then you're not too sure where to go or who to look for. So at least have a printed copy of your itinerary so that you avoid all that confusion. So like for example, I have my flight details here. So yeah, so that's that. Most importantly, so now let's move to the second items I need to have in my bag. And thank God for this travel bags that airlines give us, because in this bag I have my charger. Yes, very important. I also have my earphones. I have another set of earphones for my other phone just in case the first phone decides to go off. I have a power bank as well, and most times make sure to charge your power bank because you end up getting somewhere and your phone's off, you forgot to charge it in the flight, and then you also forgot to charge your power bank. So make sure the power banks are fully charged, and as well as a pen. Yes, note down everything that happens in the plane. I think it's very important for you to keep memories, and this is a good way to do that, just writing down on your journal. So the third thing in my travel bag is my wallet. Yes, you have to have this because your money is in here, your ID, your whatever else is in here, and if it's big enough you can put your passport, your yellow fever card, your itineraries in here. So as you can see, mine it's pretty big, only that the spaces are smaller. They're just for small cards like the ATM cards, identification cards. So if yours is bigger, then you could put all your documents in one place. I had a Sandstorm one. It looked like a book, and that one was big. Like you could put everything in there. It's just that I have no idea where it is. But make sure to have your wallet so that in case of anything, you have some money on you. Now moving on to the next bag. The next bag is very simple. Girls, you understand? Once you have makeup in your bag, everything is ruined. So I just use this bag to put my sunglasses because I don't know where my sunglasses case went to. So this is just my Sunny's bag. Very simple. The next thing I have in my bag is a book. I think I addressed this in my latest YouTube video, and this is the book that I'm reading right now. It's called The Last Slave Market. This is by Alistair Hazel. Yes, a very, very amazing book, and it is the incredible story of John Kirk, the man who ended the East African slave trade. I think I already told you this, but this is what I'm currently reading, and because my flight is going to be a long one, hopefully I will be done with this one. So the other thing I have in my bag is the Bible. It's always in my bag, and as you can tell, it's pink because pink is my favorite color. I always have my Bible. Always want to have God right next to me in everything that I do. The next thing I have in my travel bag is a journal, and I don't know why all these things are just falling apart, but it had to have pink, for sure. It had to have pink. So why I have my journal is that so that if something happens during the trip, in the flight, at the airport, in the lounge, I'm able to just write down something which will be able to help me reflect when I look back and just remember this little things that happened, this experiences that happened. So just make sure that this is part of me. And the other thing I like to have is my notebook. Thank you, Miano. Miano Mushiri actually gave me this one. So And this notebook just has sort of like what I need to do. As you can see, I've like ticked some things I've written and then tick. So this is like my to-do list book. So if there's anything I need to get done, this is where it's written. And yeah, just that's that. And also, if I spend money, this is where it's written. Yeah. So now I think we're almost getting to the most important part, but also I like to have my phones. Yes. So reason why I always carry my 2 phones is that I got 2 phones. The reason why I carry 2 phones is because I want one to have the local SIM card, and then the other one just still has my SIM card. So I'll just hotspot using one of the phones, and it's easier. I've lost so many SIM cards, and then you come back home and you have to go to do registers, so that's why I always carry 2 phones. So the last bag I have in my travel bag is my toiletry bag. This is very, very, very essential. So as much as, yes, the lounges have, the face washes, the body oils, whatever else, I really think it's important for you to have your own toiletry bag. So what's in my toiletry bag? You have the nasal spray because I have sinusitis, so it can be a bit uncomfortable when I'm inside the plane. So this comes in very, very handy. We have 1 wet wipe. Yes, I just don't really like the sticky, icky feeling of wet wipes, so just 1 is enough for me. Toothbrush. Yes, you need your toothbrush, especially for the layover. Now, another thing I have is my comb. Yes, especially once you've slept and then your hair is just looking all messy and crazy, then this is a quick fix. Deo. Very, very important. You don't want to be sitting right next to the next person and they're just like, this person just smells. Ladies, yes, you always need to have at least 1 or 2 sanitary towels or panty liners. Another thing in my toiletry bag is toothpaste. Yes, of course. Why have a toothbrush and not have a toothpaste in your toiletry bag? The other thing I have is perfume. Especially if you have a long flight, then you might just be very, very smelly or sweaty, because I sweat a lot. So perfume, deo come in very handy, especially during my layovers, because after you freshen up, then now you can put this on and smell fresh again. What else do we have here? Face wash, very, very important. I know at the lounges they do have their own face washes or soaps, but I like to carry my own, and this is the Acne's Vitamin Cleanser. This one is a very small one, could probably go up to 3 to 4 uses. So this comes in very, very handy during the layovers. Another thing I have is my dental floss, just in case I eat something and then get stuck in between my teeth, then this comes in very handy. What else do we have in here? Painkiller, yes. Need to have painkillers because after my flights, for some reason, I always tend to have headaches, so that comes in very handy. Last thing, and if I say comes in very handy one more time, please just stab me in the back. But the other thing in my toiletry bag is my pins. So this is just to hold my hair, just in case I forget my hair tie. But most times I do have my hair tie in my toiletry bag. And the last thing is my hanky-wanky. Of course, I already told you I have sinusitis, so yeah, sometimes I can get really, really stuffed and I'm sneezing, I have a running nose. Ugh, yeah, it can be really, really messy. So I always have to have my hanky and this too. They're just my lifesavers. These two need to go hand in hand. So that's what's in my toiletry bag, and all in all, that's what's in my travel bag when I am catching flights. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, make sure to address them on the comment section. Also make sure to like if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, maybe watch it again and you'll probably like it. But also make sure to subscribe to my channel, and see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much.